So a little bit about myself. I graduated from Paul Smith College in the Adirondacks with my culinary arts degree, and from there I worked in several different restaurants and then landed at SUNY Cortland as the executive chef for the entire campus, where I kind of got my career started. And this job at the school came open, so I interviewed and was really impressed with everything that they were doing, so that's when I came on board.
And when did you come to Groton?
I have been in Groton for just shy of 3 years. So we got two really great grants that happened at the same time. So the first one is the community eligibility provision, where I applied for this through the state. It's a state program. That's how all kids became eligible for free breakfast and lunch. So it's actually called Community Eligibility Provision through the state. And I started doing some research on it last year because I felt like our district would be eligible for it. We determined that Groton was eligible, and we got approved for it in the beginning of July and started advertising from there that all the kids got free breakfast and lunch.
So every single kid gets free breakfast?
Everybody, no matter what, gets free breakfast, free lunch. Just the need. It was just one of those on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. After breaks, you could just see that kids were hungry, and maybe they needed a little bit more, or maybe there wasn't, they forgot to grab their lunch on their way out of the door. This way, it was just no one had to worry about it. Parents don't have to worry about it. Kids don't have to worry about it. We're just completely taking care of the kids, and that's kind of where. When I first started working here, I had no idea how big childhood hunger is, and it's become quite an issue, not just in our district, but everywhere. So I figured the more we can do as a district to provide meals for kids, have them get a good breakfast and they're ready to start the day, that if we can do that, why not try our hardest to get to that program to do it. So another grant that we've been awarded is called the Harvest Grant, and we've been awarded that through the Park Foundation in Ithaca, and they solely picked Groton to work with because they were impressed with everything that we've been trying to do to use as much local and fresh produce as we can with local farmers. So we started a Farm Fresh Wednesdays, so we've done a couple to date, and we're using local produce, either a fruit or a vegetable, and it's making it part of the kids' breakfast or lunch, so that's one thing. The Chef's Corner is starting this week, where we are going to be getting in local produce again, and kids can try what we're making for free in the dining room, just to learn more about different fruits and vegetables that are out there. But the Harvest Grant, anyone that is a local farmer or has any ideas, we're always looking for new things to try. So people can contact me, contact Margot Martin, the superintendent, because she's very involved in this Harvest Grant. Open houses, I'm going to be having tables at the elementary school and the high school, so if people are interested, they can stop by and see me then. So there's lots of, just if anyone has any ideas or wants me to use their product or things like that, just reach out. Student reception so far has been amazing. Our numbers have actually tripled. So we've gone from, like for instance at the high school, feeding between 39 and 50 kids for breakfast, and we're feeding well over 200. As well as lunch. We would feed between 200 and 225 last year, and today actually we hit a record of 333, so we're feeding over 75% of the population. At the elementary school, same thing, our numbers have doubled. They're really strong, we're getting great reception. Without the help of a lot of local, it's not just about the school, it's become a community-wide initiative. So the Harvest Grant includes the library, and it's including Groton Rec, and we've had kids helping over the summer do things. So it's not just a grant for one person, it's been a team effort. The superintendent's very involved, the principals have been involved, my staff has been amazing. They have not seen these kind of any changes like this since any of them have started here. So I put a lot on them, but they've all been so helpful, and I couldn't do half of this without them, their positivity and just being really supportive and bringing some great ideas to the table. So we just hope to keep improving, and we hope the kids are loving everything as much as we're loving doing it for them.